Alright, I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. I stole this video, I took heavy inspiration for this video from CGI and Fur doing this in Super Mario Odyssey. Now, if you don't know what Splatoon is, Netflix made a series based off it called Squid Game, which I'd seriously recommend watching that because they basically are the same exact thing, and they just go over it a lot. So, with that being said, I kind of just really wanted to come up with some creative ways to speedrun Splatoon, and I created really awful ideas. So, let's start things off with this first one I like to call Mass Genocide. Did that not go for a water bowl? Oh, okay. Ooh. Now you might be thinking to yourself, three things. First of all, is this guy in a camper? Yes I am. Second of all, is this guy dressed up as Sonic the Hedgehog? Yes I am. Third of all, what does he mean by mass genocide? Don't worry, I'm not deranged. The rules are pretty simple. What are the rules again? Splat every player on the other team as quickly as you can. Time starts once the match begins. Now, I did this run for probably 2 or 3 hours trying to get my best time, and every single time it took me between 1 and 2 minutes, so it could probably be optimized a little bit better. I'm not gonna spend any more time on it. This was the best time I got. The next run, though, I like to call Assassin Percent. And now you're probably wondering, how is Assassin Percent any different from Mass Genocide Percent? And there's two main differences. First of all, you only splat one person, not every single person on the other team. Second of all, you choose that person, and you have to splat them with a sniper, specifically. Basically, you're a hitman. Pow. Now, I would say that I did a lot of runs to get the best time, but this was quite literally my first run, and I got this happened. Okay, I'm gonna do cool ramen. So the aerospray. Goodness, this time. Pretty fast, so what am I doing with my life? Alright, we're gonna move on from some of those more evil, deadly ones, and we're actually going to do the exact opposite. And we're going to be a hero percent. Do you think I should get like below the table? Yeah. Ugh. Ow. Let me tighten this up. So, how do you be a hero percent? Which is basically the exact opposite of mass genocide percent. Because you can't just save someone's life. Well, you can in Salmon Run. Which is exactly what I did. Save someone as quickly as you can in Salmon Run. Now, this run requires a lot more luck than the other two. You have to hope that your teammate falls off and that... There's so much balls in here. Now, hero percent does require a lot more luck than the other two, because you have to hope that your teammate falls really quickly and that you can revive them and not a different teammate. But if you are like me, and you don't really play Salmon Run that much, then you get paired with a bunch of fucking idiots. I probably shouldn't swear. Oh well. So, I had this happen after a few runs, I think about 5. This is so scuffed. Holy. I'm turning on the AC, I'll be right back. Alright, you know how your childhood hero can be your dad? Well, my childhood hero, this is a lie, my childhood hero is LeBron, which is why I don't watch basketball, which is why I'm doing LeBron percent. LeBron percent. Shoot 10 eggs shoot 10 eggs into a basket in Salmon Run practice room as quickly as I can. I'm not reading from a script, you are. Nope. Shit, hold on. LeBron, wait, I gotta friggin' do it like intro type thing. LeBron percent! Shoot 10, shoot 10 eggs into a basket as quickly as you can. Is this lighting good or bad? Timer starts as soon as you shoot your first egg and ends as soon as the last one goes in the basket. Now you notice the LeBron percent had a lot of swimming back and forth, but this next one does not. I call it Manta Maria no squid percent. Manta Maria no squid percent. You want to guess why? You have to cross from one end of Manta Maria to the other as quickly as you can. So you can't go in squid form. I use the brush. The meta. I think the meta. Because, you know, you move fast with the brush. So. If you thought no squid was a difficult challenge, try no second hand, as I only used one. Now you'll notice this was from when I was in my apartment and not in a camper. Yeah, I'm kind of really awful at editing and slow. So the rules are pretty simple, just only use one hand. Swap Joy-Con percent. This one really freaking sucked and I'm pretty sure I gave up on. I don't remember. The rule is pretty much you have to take the Joy-Cons normally you hold the Joy-Cons like this, right? Where this is my right hand, this is my left hand. I had to play it like this. It sucked so freaking much. So much. Dear Lord, it was awful. I cannot stress this enough. Now this next category is quite possibly the most important. Subscribe percent. Subscribe button before I spell the word subscribe in ink. You gonna press it? Come on. Press it. Please. I know this is really like a scuffed video, but I've still spent a good amount of time on this, so please. This next category came on accident, but it was so funny I felt the need to include it. Someone squid bagged me, like a little dirt bag, and I took revenge, which is why I called this one Revenge Percent. So I had to, as soon as I got squid bagged, find this person, hunt them down, and kill them. And then, I don't remember if I squid bagged, but, oh yeah, I didn't squid bag, I just stared at them, like this. Like, they're better. I don't think I ever did this one, but 360%, that was pretty cool. Alright, this next one is completely biased, but I did it anyways. It's called Cosplay Percent. You get a random character, and you have to try and dress up your Inkling to cosplay as them. So it's biased because you might think that the designs I went with didn't fit the character, and I don't care what you think. I did a few of them, and this was the one. I did a few of them, and this is the one I thought was the best. And that's pretty much all of them. I did do one called Banana Percent, which was to sing Danana, but I kind of realized partway through that unless I rush the song, I'm gonna get the same time no matter what. So I'll use that as my outro, I guess. Hey there, Danana, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, I'm peeling bananas with one arm. Yes, it's true. This dream is messed up, what to do?